Good morning, Sagittarius, and welcome to Spiritual Saturday. So, the readings that we do on Saturday will be, they're kind of rounding up readings and they're, readings to enhance your spiritual journey, Sag. you know, um, so as we are doing readings based on the days of the week, um, today is about Saturn. So, yeah, Saturn. Ugh. It's so interesting because in some ways I'm very led by Saturn because I was born on a Saturday, and Saturday is the day of Saturn. And you might find, based on the day that you're born, that you could find yourself feeling very led by a planetary energy. So let me know in the comments what day you were born. And so yeah, Saturn's about the long lessons for the greater good. And what's interesting is that Saturn is getting ready to go direct soon. It's been in retrograde and it's been in Pisces, which is kind of, I don't know if that's difficult or what, but so it's also very interesting to me that a lot's been coming out in terms of success since I did that money reading. It's like I keep seeing it, right? And success isn't something that comes hard to Sagittarius because we luck into things, we fall into things. But a lot in terms of success can really be about your mindset concerning money, your relationship to money, if you will. And one of the most powerful mind shifts for me was the way that I looked at it, because I've never really been one who thought that much about money, much to my detriment. I should have thought more, planned more, all of those things, but here we are, right? And but now I see things differently. I don't see money as the evil or or anything like that, because money equals freedom. And money isn't energy, money isn't a goal, money is a benefit. And it's amazing. I could go on and on about how to change your mindset about money, how much the circulation of money plays into things. And basically, in terms of what you give, what you spend, what you give to others, even concerning money, brings it back to you. Because it is an energy, it is, and the circulation mindset is really true. So I never feel guilty about buying myself stuff. And Sagittarius loves to spend money. We do. So, yeah. And I just posted something about Sagittarius's energy, how we are naturally optimistic. Because I feel like there are people who keep having a problem with me laughing during readings, and get over it, because it's going to happen. And Sagittarius is naturally optimistic and happy. And so, and really, every reader I've seen who is Sagittarius laughs during their readings. So get over it. So my policy now is I just delete negative comments. So I'm not bothered. I'm just deleting it because, and also it's something to keep in mind that any negative energy that may come your way, and we've been dealing with some jealous energies, transmutes to you. That's something I've learned recently, and I basically will just say any negative energy sent to me, I transmute to love and money. It just adds to your power, because energy is energy, right? Okay, that's my TED Talk. So Sag. I say all this because this is what you're learning. You're learning that success equals freedom. And, Sagittarius wants freedom more than anything. But what you're also learning is that there may be some change that needs to come in order for this to happen. And, I also like want to put forth like freedom. Like people think about Sagittarius that we just want to be free, we just want to go, go, go. And while that is true on some level, that's not what freedom means to us. We want to be free to do what we want. We want to be free. We don't like people telling us what to do. We don't like rules. We don't like, 9 to 5, that kind of thing. And freedom really is a state of mind, to be honest. But, you're kind of learning that this like mindset may really be changing in you. You know that success equals freedom. And the more freedom you have, the more successful you are. And so you may be really being led to make changes to make that happen. Because I feel like that's really happening here. And it may be a person, actually, who influences you in this, thoughts and wealthy man is here. So it could actually be someone who is wealthy. And this could be anyone, someone you see on TV. It could be a quote, could be someone in your life, someone motivational that actually gives you a new way of thinking about it. And because definitely it's influencing you, whatever this wealthy man has to say makes you think. So if this hasn't happened yet, I suggest seeking that out. Because I will tell you, there are quite a few people who have influenced me in that department. Tony Robbins is one, Jim Rohn. And they all go from the food for thought that you have to work on yourself. If you want to be successful, part of that is being the very best self that you can be. So what's on the bottom is unexpected money, journey, and main male, and path. So definitely a man can be influencing this. And if you are a man watching this, that's like double confirmation that you're getting money. Just saying. Now, what's on the bottom of this is, this whole thing could cause a lot of loneliness, but it's actually bringing balance, okay? Yeah. And humor was under that too, so try to keep a good attitude. Try to keep a good attitude. So in terms of the change that you need to make is, oh gosh. Don't be upset if you find yourself on this path alone. Okay? Because the Four of Cups is here. And the Four of Cups is disappointment, definitely disappointment in relationships, in love, in other people, in missed opportunities. It's with the Seven of Wands. And oftentimes when we are standing in our truth, people are going to fall off. People are going to fall away, and it's going to make us feel very alone. But Spirit is saying don't get weighed down by what didn't work out, or people that left, or anything like that, because obviously that was something that I was feeling. Stand in your truth and do not waver. Do not, this is about standing on what you believe is right. And, don't cave to other people because you want to hold on to them. You know what I'm saying, Sag? Yes, 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 yes. So what's working for you, Sagittarius? What you're doing right, Sag, is that there have been a lot of disappointments. There has been a lot, like the Three of Swords in this instance, because this is about lessons. Could be about endings, could be about things that didn't work out, could be about pain and just problems and things not going right. It's with the Queen of Swords. What's working is that, you're starting to see it, that you needed it. It's kind of like that saying, like, I needed this pain. I needed this destruction. I needed this. Because, in this, definitely in failures, in mistakes, in pain, in darkness, there are so many answers. And so you're starting to see that because you're the Queen of Swords. You're the Queen of Swords, and you know, you're kind of taking feelings out of it. You're taking feelings out of it, and this is really helping you. Okay, because you see her cups overturned, right? This is really helping you towards earning that freedom. Wow, I see so much in here too, Sag, about, I know this is a spiritual reading, but it just seems like there's so much showing up here in terms of financial freedom. I can't even tell you. So the blockage or challenge is just your way of thinking, Sag. Ace of Wands, it's like, I want it, I want it, I want it. It's that instant gratification thing. I want it now. Why don't I have it? You know, why doesn't anything good ever happen? With the Nine of Swords, it's that energy. And definitely there will be more patience needed, you know. But also to get out of your head, Sag. We are really overthinkers. You know, we really are. And I feel like this comes from a space of 10 of Wands with the Hangman. When is life going to get easier? You know, when's it going to get easier? You know, what do I have to do here to make life easier? You know, a sense of really not knowing what to do, not knowing how to, you know, lighten your load or make things better. And with the Seven of Swords, you know, with the Seven of Swords and the Two of Swords, there could be something you're not seeing. Yeah, maybe it's like opening up to fresh ideas, which definitely plays into change. Definitely plays into change. And your advice from Spirit is interesting. It's the Eight of Cups with the Knight of Wands. They're telling you to stay in the moment, that there are things still cycling out. Okay? And just keep, Sag, just keep moving away from things that don't align with what you truly feel passionate about. And, you know, even that can look like, you know, because it's always, the cups are involved. So it could be things that you love, it could be people you love, whatever. And it's hard, but you have to walk towards what's good for you. And that's in this present moment, Sagittarius. You know, it really is. What was interesting, and it's like I kind of saved it for last, was what was under the deck, because the Six of Wands, what? The Six of Wands with the Seven of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. Ooh. This is really about going your own way, Sag. It's about not worrying what other people think. You know, that can actually make you stuck, right? With the Seven of Pentacles. You know, the Five of Swords, that's, you know, that's self-sabotage. And I feel like in this instance that, you know, if you're caring about what other people think, that can always sink you under, you know, or about people walking away. You know, there's just like maybe even a sense of defeat that people aren't really seeing what you're trying to do. And, you know, it actually causes a blockage for you. You could also, you know, be, because I saw something yesterday about Sagittarius maybe going through, you know, some comparing type energy, right? And maybe it's just been really hard for you to keep pushing when it seems like people are constantly trying to block you or stand in your way or tell you you should do things this way. You know, no, Sag, you're actually going the right way. And the stagnation, there's a lot that can be found there, because the Seven of Pentacles is a pivot, right? It can be slight changes, minor changes that need to be made, right? It doesn't mean that what you're doing is not what you're supposed to be doing. You're definitely supposed to be doing that. But what you know, they're kind of telling you is are there any little changes that you can make, you know? And don't listen to what other people say, Sag. I hate this Five of Swords energy. So why the Five of... And look, yeah, Three of Pentacles. It's definitely that. And the Queen of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. It's like, you know, don't listen too much to what other people say. Because, you know, everyone comes at things from their own way of thinking. Their own truth. Right? And there, you know, it could be people telling you, well, we should work together. This is what we should do. Right? And the truth is, you're the Queen of Pentacles. You know what's right for you. You already know what you should do. And, you know, with the Eight of Pentacles, interestingly enough, you could be really opening up to new ideas and new skills, right? The Eight of Pentacles is also working hard. You know, you've been working hard on manifesting your dreams. And with the Ace of Swords, okay. There is a new idea coming, Sag. Oh my gosh. And it could be someone else who's actually bringing this idea. Maybe this wealthy man. That could also be that unexpected money. You're receiving help here, which we saw yesterday. But it's really, what's interesting about this is that you have, and we've also seen that, some people who want help and some people who don't. Some people who are looking to not help because they think you should do things a certain way. And Sagittarius goes their own way. When there's another person who actually helps you, it helps you with how you're thinking about things, maybe even investing in what you're trying to do, who isn't trying to change you or what you do. And all of this stems from changing how you see success. You know, especially if you're in Seven of Pentacles energy and you're feeling stagnant, like, you know, why do I only get to this one point? It's because you have to be open to little pivots, little changes. It could be this person who actually makes you see that. So let's get some inspiration. And you know, this is also like being free to be yourself. You don't have to do everything like everyone else. That's one thing about Sagittarius, always goes their own way. So what would inspire Sagittarius right now? What would inspire Sagittarius right now? I actually think someone is actually really liking what it is you do. Birthing a new age. You're definitely creating something new. You're creating something new, and it could be that there are people here who don't like it, who are what is triggering you, which makes you feel upset. But Anna, Grandmother of Jesus, sending the light, laying foundations. This is actually part of your divine plan. So you're definitely headed in the right direction, and you will actually be calling in like-minded people, like your soul tribe, that you will actually be a leader. And this comes from being fully Sagittarius. Fly that flag. Keep that light bright, my friends. Don't dim your light for others. And I feel like that's that Five of Swords energy. You know what you're doing, Sag. You know what you're doing. So that's what I have for y'all. I hope it really helps. Toodles.